Alright, actually I just put this pile together here just to make a what do they call it, for the thumbnail. I'm actually going to cut a little, just make a still out of this and put it at the beginning of the video as a thumbnail. But what we're doing today is we are making, or starting, an inside the waistband holster for a Smith & Wesson J-frame. And it's going to be left-handed. I got to remember that. It's left-handed. Just position this thing a little bit here. So what I'm doing is I've already made an inside the waistband holster for a Smith & Wesson J-frame with an offset loop, pretty much exactly like what I'm going to be making, but on this one the loop is part of a reinforcing piece that goes on the outside. And the one thing about it is after I made this one, it was very thick. When you consider that 9-ounce leather is about 1/8 of an inch thick, and 8 times 4, well, that's an extra ½ inch of leather. And if you're going to put it inside your waistband, you don't want a bunch of extra bulk. So what I'm going to do is make one without the reinforcement, like I did for a Ruger LCR. This thing. This one's just basic, and it has the loop just attached to it. Not attached to it, but it's going to be all one piece. But this won't properly fit a J-frame. So I took this pattern, traced it onto another piece of paper, made another pattern for it, and then I took this one and made a pattern for the belt loop. So this is going to be it. But I got to remember that it's going to be left-handed. It goes this way. And this is going to be my pattern for the holster. And where is it? This is my stitch line for the J-frame holster. Just put it here, trace in here, and that'll be my stitch line. So I got to keep that handy. But it's going to go like that, and it's going to fold back up like that. It's going to go over the person's belt, and it's going to have a snap there. And the J-frame will fit inside, and the idea is for it to fit far. Well, let me get something. I'll be right back. Basically, this was designed so if the gun has a hammer, it's protected, or rather you're protected from it by this part here, because that's going to be sitting inside your waistband, and you don't want that hammer digging into your side. That'd be right uncomfortable. But the gun it's going to be made for is a 442, which has no external hammer. But I'm going to leave it that way anyway, just to add a little bit extra leather up there to make it just that much more comfortable. Now the next step is going to be to cut some leather. Then we can get to work on it. See you then.